Got primer everywhere. All over lots of things. It's a hell of a lot better than it could have been, though. Hey there, Rebels! Welcome back to the Regal Rebel Workshop. This week's Droideka update didn't quite go as planned. I had every intention of making a big leap forward, but I hit a bit of a snag. Let's just say one of my primer cans decided to blow up on me and betray me, and it was 100% user error. I'll share more on that mess up a bit later on in the video, because if I can laugh at it now, you probably will too. Honestly, balancing this build journey with family life, work, and everything in between, it's a real juggling act. And I know a lot of you out there get that, and while I'm doing everything I can to keep pushing forward each week, sometimes progress comes a little slower than I'd like. That's where this amazing community comes in. Your support, your encouragement, it's what keeps this project alive. And for those of you who have grabbed something from the Regal Rebel merch shop, just know you're not just buying a shirt or a hoodie, you're directly fueling these massive builds. Every single dollar from merch goes straight into the workshop. No fluff, no extras, just paint, plastic, tools, and the dream of bringing Star Wars to life one piece at a time. Now, if you're not in a place to support financially, I totally get it. Just hitting that like button, subscribing, and leaving a comment means the world to me. We're inching closer to that 1,000 subscriber milestone, and I cannot wait to kick off the giveaway and give back to the incredible rebellion we've built together here. Alright, with all that said, let's roll into the build. Primer can mishap or not, the work continues, and let me show you where things stand right now. We start this week with a few minor touch-ups on the lower body section of the Droideka, really nothing too dramatic, but once that was done, I moved on to the upper body portion. And let me tell you, this part took a ton of primer. I forgot just how many little nooks and crannies and tight angles are built into this thing. Every time I thought I had it covered, I'd tilt it just slightly and find another hidden spot staring back at me. That's when things took a little bit of a turn. I went to open up a new can of primer, and I'll be honest, I completely forgot that it's recommended to use a flat tool to pop off the lid. So I figured I could just do it by hand, and well, let's just say that didn't go too well. When the cap finally gave, it ripped the spray tip clean off the can, and I was instantly greeted by a full force geyser of primer blasting across the garage. For a second, I thought the workshop was about to become the next Star Wars battle scene. Thankfully, I remembered that these cans don't spray upside down, so I flipped it quickly and managed to stop the mess from turning into a full disaster. Could have been way worse, but still a lesson learned. Once I recovered and opened the next can properly, I picked things back up with the spine and upper neck portions that we started in last week's episode. Those pieces came together really nicely, and getting them fully primed felt like a small victory after that little bit of chaos. From there, I circled back to the upper body to finish what I started. I did my best to get coverage in every corner and every angle, making sure this part's ready for paint when the time comes. It's such a complex structure, but that's part of what makes it so satisfying when it finally starts to come together. Next up was the hood section of the Droideka, and honestly, this was a very welcome change of pace. It's obviously a big piece, but compared to the upper body section, it's a lot more straightforward. not as many crevices to worry about or anything like that. I broke it into sections as I went to make sure I was getting even, clean coats all around. It went surprisingly smooth. And finally, I tackled the arms. I had to disassemble them to make them easier to handle during the priming. It's just too tricky to get good coverage with them fully assembled. And that's where I had to actually stop for now. I ran out of primer, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if I hadn't blown through one of my cans during my earlier mishap, I would have had enough to get the rest finished. But just goes to show, even in the workshop, the force can be unpredictable. I know I didn't get every single piece fully primed like I planned, and for that I want to genuinely apologize. I hold myself to a pretty high standard with these builds because I believe this project, this dream, really deserves it. And you, the community that's grown around it, deserves it too. But even with the bumps in the road, I am all in. I'm doing everything I can to make this Droideka build something truly special. Something worthy of the galaxy that it comes from. And with Nerdin Out Con just around the corner on April 12th and 13th, the pressure is definitely real. This will be the first time ever that this project is going out into the real world. Primer, glue seams, imperfections, and all. I'm excited and I'm also nervous, but more than anything, I'm actually proud. Because no matter how polished or unfinished it is, it represents the hours, the heart, and the hustle that have gone into it. I just hope people can see the love behind the primer. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. Truly, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You being here, watching, commenting, supporting, makes all the difference. I really wouldn't be able to do this without you. And seeing so many of you starting to share your builds with me over Facebook Messenger has been absolutely amazing. It's inspiring. It's humbling. It reminds me that we're not just building props here. We're building a full-on community. So keep those pictures and messages coming. I love seeing what you're working on. If you'd like to support these builds in a direct way, please feel free to check out the Regal Rebel Workshop. Every single cent of merch revenue goes right back into these massive projects. There's no big production company here, just one rebel in a workshop doing his best to bring these builds to life. And if you can't support financially, I completely understand and there's no worries at all. A like, a comment, or a simple share means just as much. So in the meantime, Rebels, keep dreaming, keep building, and until next time, please, Rebels, always remember, rebellions are built on creativity.